Hello YouTube, welcome back to another episode here with Paris 13 Atletico as we look to do it better than PSG. Today we have got a game in the run-in, or depending on what happens with these boys in and around here, what's going on. Since we last met, I've simmed forward about 4 days. Youth intakes come in, and for what was meant to be a 5-star intake with a few good prospects, including a good centre, good attacking midfielder and some good wingers, a right back was our best player. And he's not even particularly any good. So that's a bit annoying when you're at this level, that when you're promised some players that maybe you can fill your squad up, that are a bit cheaper to give you some rotation options, you unfortunately don't get anything. And that is unfortunate. What I am going to do though is I am going to end this first part of this episode here. Do give it a like, do subscribe, and the support on the channel has been absolutely amazing. I started a month and a bit ago reposting Football Manager content videos, with a beta save and now this save with 250 something subscribers. I'm up to 310 as recording this video. It's been mental. And I'll see you guys in a second for another game. And hopefully it is a game that has some promotion context on the line, or it's the end of the season and, well, we're just going to cap off what's been a really good year in hindsight. YouTube. I did not know this was a thing. There's playoffs in the third division for the second division. Playoffs. If we go to the league, I was like, okay, we're dead, we're gone. It happens, unlucky. You go up one, 4 teams get relegated to the national division. There is nothing about playoffs anywhere, but from what my research tells me, 3rd and 4th play off against the teams that are... Well, go up one. Jeez, come on. Go up one. Just killing the vibe. You go up against the 2 teams that finished 18th and 17th. You play off. And then the losers of the game... the losers and winners of the games play each other in a final. Like, if VFC played me and I won, but Stadio Lavios played the team that's in 4th, which is, say, Cholet, and Stadio Lavos won, then we would play off there. I'm guessing. Answers on a postcard. That's how I'm guessing this works. That's my guess. I will be back. In terms of the other game, I did win 3-0. More importantly, Le Mans, they led 1-0 and they lost 4-2, which was nice. Charooks with 10 men won 2-1. But there's playoffs, so this season isn't going to just end. At the end of this episode, there's going to be playoffs unless we go on a monumentous losing streak, which, to be fair, there's a world where we don't finish inside the 4, and now there's pressure for just winning games to stay where we are. Welcome back, YouTube. Second to last day of the season, and you guys have missed out on some drama. Links down below to my Twitch chat, where you can watch all the madness live. We're in with a shot of automatic promotion, but it's made very unlikely by ourselves. We're going to start with our run since we last met. We've beat Martigues 3-0. We beat Borgo 3-1. 2 games we must won. Against FZ Villafranche, we needed a win because Le Mans played 2 days later. If we won this game, we would have been 2 points back with 2 games to go from an automatic promotion spot. Also, by winning this game, we would have finished automatically 3rd. And from what my research says, 3rd gets a playoff spot to go up, I believe. Dominated. Didn't do nothing. If you watch the key highlights, there is a chance in the 80th minute where we should have scored. There was chances in this game where we should have scored, and we didn't. But yeah, look, it was one of those ones, man. One of those ones. I don't think we'd have to watch all this. I just wanted to bring up the 90th minute one, but maybe we have to watch all this. Yeah, we hit the post, sorry. We hit the post 2nd minute in, 3rd minute in. If that goes in, we're 2 points back. I think it's this one on the break. No, it's not that one on the break. Maybe it was the one before. We hit the bar. It's this one here. No, it's the next highlight. Look, there's one where we hit the freaking bar. Because I watched it. Yeah, here. We hit the bar with Masawembu. No, Fatamundi hit the bar, apologies, yeah. Both of those, if one of them goes in, huge. Le Mans have been the main reason for this. Since we last played them, they beat US 1-0. They lost to Cholet, who are around them. They then drew to the team fighting for relegation, Li Pui Foot. And then they Nancy beat them 3-0. They've then got 6th place at Dunquy, where if they win, they're automatically promoted. But if they lose, then they're not. If they draw both games or we win both games, we both go to equal points. We've played each other twice. I've won one, they've won one. It should come down to goal difference, which means we do go up. So as long as they don't win today and we win, it's live for the final day. Let's go find out if it will be. Are they playing at the same time as us? Hopefully they are. Le Mans at home, which is not nice, but Dunquy are a really good side. They got relegated last year. They've had a decent year. Team's unchanged. This stage of the season, we just go out there and see what we can do. We need goals. It's as simple as that. We owe them after whatever happened last time. Let's go. Must win game. They're lining up in the 4-3-3. We're 4-3-3. All comes down to what happens here and against Le Mans. We must get a result. We must win. We must win both games no matter what. It's a must-win fixture. If Le Mans don't win and we win, final day drama will ensue. So far, 20 minutes played, not really much to go on. Set piece. LA, backstick headed, that's over the bar. So far, okay. Haddad picks that one up. Hey, that's a yellow card. I reckon they're down to 10 men here. That's a really harsh second yellow, but you knew the highlights, and see you later. Out you go. They're down to 10. Cholet are winning, which kind of means make sure we win because we can't finish lower than third as well. The goals have flown in somewhere else, but I didn't see where. Jai Lucas. Corner, one time, please. Please. Ball in. Headed. Oh, God, and he puts it wide. Madonna mia, che cazzo me frega. Red Star scored. That doesn't really matter to us. I am going to turn on play for some set pieces as well. Come on, Joao Lucas. Let's go. Big moment. Down against 10 men. Ball in. Hit the bar. Thumped home by Berger. We lead 1-0. Come on. We dare to dream. Get your stress drink coffees out. We dare to dream, boys. We dare to dream. Good header. Fell back to him. And Berger scores. We lead 1-0 against 10 men. Viots goes long. Headed, but only as far as them. Imagine if they scored 10 men. That would be disgustingly disgusting. We look to hold our shape. LA, Mambo, Mawissa, LA, back a line again. They're moving it around very well for a 10-man side. Pumped, but only as far as Dalet. He's got to have time here. Moves it. Fatamundi, Castro, needs help. Big switch, looking for a dad. Doesn't find him, but with 10 men, that's going to put us up the field. That's fine. Joey Lucas, looking for Barker. He gets there, needs help. Masawemu, good touch. Put it wide. Should have been 2. Wasn't. So far, there's not been a highlight from them. While we're up against 10 men, we really need a second. We need a second here. I don't want to come off this system, though, because with 10 men, we should be able to hopefully see this out. Dalet looking, that's poor. My issue is they're going to go long and then, whatever happens, happens. Being FM. Don't miss the header, please. Or don't even try. No way, please. Thank God they hit the outside of the post. Imagine if that happened. All right, half-time, 1-0. Very pleased. I'm going to make a slight change. Because they're going to go very direct, standard and drop off slightly more. Start the second half. Standard and drop off slightly more. Because they're going to go long, surely, right? Like that. Full to them, though. Mambo spreads one. I don't like... Please don't you dare. There's numbers in the box for him too. That's not a pen! Fuck. 1-1. 10 men. Kevin Fortune. Wow, 10 men. And they get an equaliser. Ten men and they get an equaliser. You gotta be freaking kidding, right? Go into the 4-2-4. Get in their face. Get in their face. We must go. Corner, please. Joey Lucas. Berger doesn't win. They're going to hit us on the break? No, they're not, because he didn't bring us down the ball. This has to be a goal, this highlight, you feel? Joey Lucas. Against 10 men, boys. Please just move the ball. Haddad, make a run. We don't. Press now, Barker. Mistake, please, one time. Don't you dare. Karamoko wins. Masawemu pumps one. Castro, get on it. Cuts it. Must win again. Haddad now. They're down to 9 men now. Go to very attacking. They're down to 9 men now. Them being down to 9 men. Masawemo into there. Kamara into there. Valenti going into here. They're down to 9 men. Wing back on attack too. Going to commit men forward here. 80 minutes played. We need a goal. They're down to 9 men. Karamoko, Castro. Don't you? Could you imagine with 9 men they scored? 9 men, man. Fatamundi goes. Headed down. One by Berger. Numbers queuing. Haddad needs options. Has numbers inside. Fatamundi hits the bar. Hits the post. How have we not scored, man? We're going to get FM'd out of this. This is no fair. Le Mans have won, so it doesn't matter. They scored late with an own goal. This is ridiculous. Wow. Wow. So, against the team that literally sat there, did nothing, had one shot all game, we drew 0-0. And against a team who played with 9 men, 10 men since the 25th minute, and we had 20 shots, apparently we don't score. We hit the woodwork/bar twice last game, and with Fatamundi has hit the bar/post again this game. You have to be kidding, right? Wow, man. That is an absolute... It's an FMing because of the situation. If we won, it would not have mattered anyway, because then we would have got the 62. If we won, we would have been on 50, yeah. We would have been on 58 and it would have been all over, because Le Mans scored a 81st minute own goal. So it would have been over anyway. But the fact of the matter that we played against 9 men and it did not happen, ridiculous. Now, there is a world where we don't finish third on the final day, so because of our incompetence of not being able to win games, where we should have won our last 2, and we should be on, 4 more points, we should be going down to the final day knowing Le Mans don't win and we win, we get the 63. We should have won our last 2 games, we haven't. I'll see these guys YouTube in a second, where we must get a result on the final day to make sure that we finish third. Now, what's our results against teams against Charlotte here quickly? We drew 1-1 there. And we beat them 2-0 there. So as long as we get a point, because the results against teams, we will get third and a playoff spot. We'll be back and hopefully in it securing that. If not, only ourselves to blame. Welcome back, YouTube. We have a very difficult final game. We got the team that is currently safe in the Morgan B. We must get at least a point to secure a playoff spot from what we believe is a playoff spot. That's not yet confirmed if that's actually how it works, but that's what we believe could happen. Fourth may also get a playoff spot, which I'm not sure. The thing is, if we lose and Red Star and Gillette both win, Red Star have a better results against team than me, so we would actually finish 5th. So we must get at least a point. Thiago Castro apparently suspended for this. That's not good. Diarra is going to come into there. And Valenti will get a start over there. Apart from that, the rest of the team lines up as it is. There's not much else we can really do. We just need to, see what we can do. Our issue has been... At times, our issue is scoring goals, and at times, our issue is defending. At times, our issue is both. The last 2 games, the issue has been putting teams to bed. We must get a point here. A point and where we need to be. So, here we go. I don't mind if there's not a highlight here at all. I'd rather us, just because we're at home, we go win this game. Now, if there's no playoffs, I still want to finish 3rd. But, yeah. De Koch. Ik Maya. Izzy Ken. I need to sneeze. Moranti. Maya. Izzy Ken. Fisher. De Koch. And move it around well. They're a good side. Looked onside that. Mercifully over the bar. Keeper came out massive. This Sprez, who still wanted and doesn't want to sign a new contract. Joe Lucas picks that one up. Haddad made a run, ignored. Masawemu, Haddad. Good balling for Barker. Looks for Fatamundi. Never made the run inside the channel to pick it up, which is annoying. Big switch of play. Fisher now. De Koch. Morante. They move it around so well, geez. If this is what's going to happen, I'm fearful for what could happen behind us. Now, for Raj, man, that's a goal. Wow. If we don't even get a playoff spot, if we don't finish 3rd, knowing we had 2 games against 2 teams that we should have beat, and we drew 0-0 in a game we had 20 shots, and then drew 1-1 to 9th place, a 9th man side. Is there a world where I should resign YouTube because it's too big of a bottle job? I guess there would be, right? I know if you told me that this would be the situation at the start of the year, yeah, it's great. But to actually be in this position and throw it all away, would this be too big of a bottle job where we actually had to give it away and resign? Is that a little bit too ludicrous or not? Now, we need to also see the latest results and the latest scores because, yeah, at the moment we're getting beat. We're getting pumped. They are doing too much to us. Barker made a good run, needs a goal. Come on, please finish. Yeah, they get a defensive block in there. I couldn't see that. I'm trying to see who's got what. Because if Red Star win and Charlotte don't, Red Star will jump us as well. Because Red Star have better results against teams. Good ball. Faramundi. Ball in. Doesn't fall to anyone. Dalet. Broga. Joe Lucas. We've struggled for goals. We need a goal. Haddad. Can he beat a man? Doesn't. Hey, yeah, boys. This is all but over, isn't it? Need to win that. Fatamundi does. Good one from Masawamu. Went for got finish, lad. Eden Masawemu does not score many, but he scores there and it's 1-1. Now it goes back to, as long as it stays as it is, we're going to finish 3rd no matter what, because Red Star can't catch us. They'll be 1 point back, and if Charlotte do win, our results against teams is better. Right, we need to see these latest scores because they haven't really popped up. Charlotte are winning. Wow, Le Mans are playing Red Star. That's huge for us. So that's good. So as it stands right now, we stay where we are on the table because of results against teams. Lucas looks for Barker. Fatamundi made a run. Fatamundi, right on half time. Got to be cross keeper, laddie. Come on. It just makes it more annoying that we didn't find a bloody 2 wins against 2 teams that we should have beat, because if Red Star would have pinched something late doors, it would mean that we threw away promotion. But as it stands, we're in the box seat to finish 3rd, which would be a playoff spot from what I've seen. And Red Star have now picked up a goal late doors against Le Mans, which means if we won, what means we would be on 56, would mean we've been on 58 2+ points, which means we would have been in 60, which means we would have finished on 63 points as it stands, and Le Mans would have finished on 63 points as it stands. We both have beaten each other once each. If the results went the way they should have, we both would be on 63 points with Le Mans, and we would be 2nd on goal difference. Mental. If we won those last 2 games, we would actually be in a promotion spot. Wow. Now, Charlotte's still winning 1-0. Red Star are now winning, which means that we must get a result to not drop out of the 3rd spots. It also means that if we were to have won the games that we were meant to, we definitely would have got promoted. Handball? Not given. Never was. Flick on headers, geez. They've lined up with 2 up top, which I don't like. Haddad's going to get on that somehow. Masawemu needs help. No help. Went for goal. Oh my. Eden Masawemu has just kind of been like, don't worry, boss, I got you today. Eden Masawemu has just been like, where was this the last 2 games, mate? I needed 2 goals last 2 games. Does nothing here. Mercifully, though, 2 thumpers for Masawemu. This one's definitely better. That is a finish and a half. Pick that out. Right, Charlotte now winning 2-0 as well. That's why it's probably the goals are flying in, because we actually needed to win. Headed only as far as... Oh, Farja actually made it. Goes back to De Coke. That's a good ball, but picked off by Berger and Karamoko. They've done well, who will be our back 2 next year, which is great. 2 of the back 4. Joe Lucas will be here too, which is great. We need a right back. Haddad now, going on a run. Barker's there. Fatamundi's inside of him. Barker went for goal. I don't mind that. 60 minutes played. In terms of making changes, I'm not making anything really. All right, we're now just going to focus on what we're doing now. Back to this, because, look, yeah, Charlotte are doing their best, but right now we're in a pretty good spot. Got to take off expressive freedom, slow down the game a little bit, and now we're going to start making some changes here in the 81st minute. Kamara's going to come in there. Diarra's going to come in there. And Saeed for Burgers had a pretty good game. Dex for Joe Lucas. Leave 1 time wasting change. Might start time racing a little bit more. Barring us conceding 3 goals in the last 10 minutes, give or take out of time, that is, we're home. And we look home now. And now we're going to make that last time wasting change. Nuno's going to bank his good 7.0 match rating. We finish 3rd no matter what, boys. Okay, look, it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. But, yeah, we finished 3rd, and at least we won on the final day. It is annoying with the results that have happened. Extra 2 points, we would be 1 point back from Le Mans. Extra 2 points, we would have won the league. Would have come 2nd. So there we go. As results played out, if we won all 5 games in the run-in, we would have got promoted. And should we have won all 5 games? Yeah, because the game I drew 0-0, we had 20 shots, we hit the woodwork twice, didn't score, and we played against 9 men for 15 minutes, 10 men since the 25th minute in the last game, and we didn't freaking win. That's annoying. We received 219k. That's actually really good for us. We're going to do this as well. Moment of real quality. Happens to the best. He was the best player on the pitch. I don't really care. He played well. Alright, so US Orleans fall into the 2nd division. Jeez, they actually got relegated from where they were. Alright, so now we're going to stay live here, YouTube, just to see if there's a end of season cutoff or a playoff spot. I don't know what's going on. If there is a playoff game, it is going to be next episode. If this is end of the season, there is no playoff, we will do an episode. End of season review, something tells me there's no playoff. One of my players got picked in the start of the year. Nice. Berger did well. Boys did well. Finances done. Well done. So this tells me there is no playoffs and we are filthy, but that we didn't win our games. Right, so let's go here and go here. Says they're being relegated. Is it because they play 38 games? Right. So, what I reckon's happened here, YouTube, and we're going to break away, is they think because we only play 34 and they play 38, I reckon we're going to find out if we get a playoff spot once the league finishes in France. My only issue is everyone goes on break and then we don't have any team to play the playoff games with, which would be breaking. But I'm going to come back with the end of the League 2 season once they finish all 38 games because they've still got 4 games to go. Welcome back, YouTube. We're on the second. I've just re-signed my keeper, as you just seen there. The second was the last day of League 2 football for the French League 2. That's it, League 2. So I'm guessing when this finishes simming, we're going to find out if we've got playoffs, if the lads, because the lads are all on holiday, if there's playoffs, but we can't play any of our full-strength players, whatever's going on, I don't know. Let's just finish the simming. We're just going to let it do its thing and sim here. And yeah, all I know is we've re-signed our keeper. He wanted to go to SMCN, didn't want to sign a new deal, and a few other guys that are in and around that list. Okay, we're now on the 4th. Just let me see what's going on. He's committed the future there. Nothing's come up there. They've all got relegated. I don't see no playoffs. That's intriguing. So we're getting 4 teams to come down to me. 2 teams going up. So is that next year they're only going to have 18 teams in League 2? Is that what they're saying? Still says 38 games. Something's going on there, YouTube, for sure. Interesting is the word to be used. So I had a question about playoffs in the presser. Had no questions. Have seen no playoff anything. Says all 4 teams are getting relegated, but only 2 teams getting promoted. $20 teams are in League 2 for me. 38 games played. $18 teams in League 3. 20 teams in League 2. 20 teams in League 1. In mine, there's 18 now. Maybe they're getting relegated down to 18 in Season 1. Well, that's the thing, is like, does the rules change? But if you have a look at the rules and you go next season, 34 games played, 34 games played, go up a division, 38 games played, 38 games played, and I had a question in a press conference about playoffs. Very odd. What I'm going to do, YouTube, is say that's the season over. We're going to end it there. In terms of your squad, let me know what you would sign. I'm definitely thinking a right back and a ball-winning midfielder that are of note. Everybody here that you're seeing that's running out of contract, a few of them are re-signing, a lot of them are leaving, and we've got 5.75k available in the wage, no money to spend, but we've got wage budget. Mainly that is being done because we've gone out there and tied a lot of our players that are here on cheaper contracts than they're currently on because we let them nearly run out. Now, if something does happen next episode and there's some sort of playoffs that get morphed into this, you will see that happen next episode. If not, next episode is going to be a bit more of a breakdown of who we brought in, how pre-season's gone, what the tactic looks like, which I think will stay similar to this because we had a pretty good year. We nearly got promoted. And if we beat the two teams that we should have in the run-in, we would have got promoted. And yeah, if you have enjoyed the drama on the final day here in the final episode of Season 1, give it a like, do subscribe, and next time we see each other, it'll be the first episode of Season 2. And hopefully, we can maybe make a run at promotion again next year.